1051.
It's Power 1051, home of the Breakfast Club. AJ Martinez, that hip hop and R&B. It's your main man, EmEz. This is the Sunday sit down, and across from me this afternoon, this legend. It's an icon in the right and a pioneer in this game of DJing and radio. Kid Capri. Hold on, I'm sorry. Kid Capri. What's up, man?
Yeah, easy.
How's everything, man?
I'm chilling, man.
How you been?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. Beautiful.
How's life? How's life treating you, man?
Absolutely beautiful. I go out there on that road, the crowds come out there. I'm happy. I'm on that stage smashing.
When was the last stage you smashed?
Chicago yesterday, and day for yesterday. Oh, today's Sunday. Yeah, it's Friday, and then Thursday I did DC. 5,000 came to see me there, 3,000 in
So you still packing them out weekly, every day?
We do 200 shows a year.
Damn.
Yeah, well, it slowed down a little bit now. It slowed down a little bit because of the last couple of things that have been going on that we've been doing, doing the album, the top tier album, and all that stuff. But usually,
talk to me about the album.
Yeah, battle rap has emerged, but I've been a fan with these dudes, Loaded Lux and all these dudes for the last 6-7 years. I had shot a joint with Lux and got KRS-One, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane to come out as my judges, and I was bringing it to HBO. Unfortunately, we didn't put it out there, but I stayed with the battle rappers, I stayed with everybody, and just knew what was going on. We became such a fan of them that I said, everybody was complaining about battle rappers can't make good records. So I said, I'm gonna take the challenge on to make a joint, and I'm gonna get all the top dudes and some of the new dudes that's in there, and I'm gonna produce the whole album, bring them to my studio, and that's what we did. So made a masterpiece. It's incredible. And my whole thing is other battle rappers was out. Meek Mill's a battle rapper, KRS, LL, Eminem. Just had the proper people to put them in place to say, rhyme on this and do it like that. So that's what we did, and we put it together. It's hot.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Top Tier.
Dope.
Yes.
Kid Capri in the building, baby. It's the Sunday sit down with your main man, EmEz. As I'm reading up on you, I found out that hold on, let me ask you first.
Yes, sir.
Do you own a barbershop in the Bronx? Is this true?
I used to. Yeah, me and Curtis Smith. They cut puff hair and Usher hair on before.
I could have. If I would have knew now, I would have gone to check you in the Bronx. And fan, I'm bad right now.
Yeah. He was he was the top barber, and I ain't really know nothing about no hair, doing hair nothing like that. But I wanted to open something in my hood.
Got you.
So I went and got him. He was working for somebody. I went and snatched him up, and we just opened a shop, put it together. We had it for about 10 years, and it did real good. Brought everybody up there. We just get free cuts to people, and do little block parties and stuff like that. It's called EmEz Unisex, and it was real good. It was in Kingsbridge for the Bronx, where I was from.
So now, seeing as how you've seen DJing progress and evolve, how do you feel the DJ the arena of DJing is now? Because you went from the hard body to the CDJs to now the laptops. What do you feel? How do you feel the change of DJing is?
I mean, in a lot of ways, I look at it as a positive change. It was always what I fought for, the DJ to be looked at as an artist. I never wanted to be looked at as somebody just playing records. That's why I go as hard as I do. But that's what it always been, is about making sure that the DJ is looked at as somebody that's not just that, and to see the evolution come up the way it came up from me putting out the mixtapes when I did all the way up until now, and even before that, but before that, the DJs didn't really get the recognition they were supposed to. You had to be Jazzy Jeff with Fresh Prince, you had to be Jam Master Jay with Run DMC, and those are the superstars. But when it became the mixtape era, that became something different. It became a whole nother lane, and just to see where it's at right now. And I'm not gonna say that I agree with everybody being a DJ. I'm not gonna say DJ Toothpick is.
Yes.
So everybody grab a computer and put a bunch of MP3s on there, and they go out there and they do it. That you can see through that. But the ones that really pop off the way it's supposed to, you can see that also. You know what I'm saying? And when I go to a lot of joints, I look for the goosebumps. I look to see how I'm gonna feel when I leave there. If I'm gonna feel better than I did when I got there, and that's my focus for my fans or my crowd when they come see.
See, I was just about to ask you what makes a good DJ set.
Well, knowing that you a person that you got to take yourself from the stage. You're on the stage, but you got to take yourself off that position and put yourself in that crowd. And how would they feel if they was watching you? How would you feel if you was watching yourself on that crowd? And what would make you go crazy? And that's the difference between somebody that's for themselves or somebody that's paying that thinks about the people that get dressed and they they get dressed, get a ride. They buy a ticket to come and see you. They drink up and all. They do that because you're there. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give them back your full performance because that's what they pay for and that's what they expect. So that's what I look at. I look at not what record is hot. I look at who's playing the record. Okay, see, I love these talks because I'm not a DJ. I'm a radio personality for all the others, but I always go to these parties and you see DJs get mad at the open up DJ. Oh, he didn't leave me no records to play. He played all the hits. And I'm like, I'm like I said, I'm not a DJ, but I'm under the impression there's a million songs in the world. How are you talking about he didn't leave you nothing to play? That goes both ways. There's a million songs in the world, and if you're a real good DJ, you should be able to play C&D records and still have the party rocking. Period. You shouldn't have to play Hot 9 Bling at 11:30. Nobody wants to hear it at 11:30. And if you that type of DJ that that your principal dude is coming on, no matter who he is, but you want to rush in and blow the spot up before he get there, what are they paying him for? What are they paying him the big bucks to come and do it for? At the end of the day, everybody got a position. That's why I always took technician to DJ or Kid Doo or these dudes on the road with me and open up for me because I don't play the one record twice at my parties. That don't happen. I go to a lot of these dudes' parties. I hear the same record 3-4 times. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because they get stuck in a box. They get stuck in, this is the only thing that's going to be hot. And that's what I mean by it's not the records you play, it's who's playing them. At the end of the day, I play those hot records, those new records you rushing to play at the end of the night like I don't even need them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. It's about giving everybody the experience, not just the same thing that the next DJ gonna do. The same thing that he's gonna do. You're gonna go to this party, the same thing. It's all the same thing. What's special about it? And it became unspecial to me when I started singing that. So that's why I stay in my lane. I do what I do. I use the computer on absolute mode. Let's get it straight. I don't use the relative mode and the trickery that comes with it because I like staying on top of what I'm doing. I'm not knocking anybody that does it, but I'm saying for myself, it just keeps me tight, keeps me on top of everything. And I use it like I always use it. You know what I'm saying? Like the records. I used to run the records and cut them in a second, and same thing with the computer. But at the end of the day, it's about the crowd. It's about making sure that you leave that scar that this is the greatest feeling I ever had, and I don't know if the next party I'm gonna do is gonna be as good. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you. I guess this would be a tough question. Have you ever bombed a party? Never once. Never. I knew he was gonna tell me you never bombed a party. And I thought about that one day. I said, have I ever been booed? Have I ever just did not good? Now, to myself, I know when I haven't done good. In your own heart, because you could I didn't do good. Yeah, but these parties still thought I did something crazy. I really, because I know what my expectation of good is. So yeah, but to somebody else, it seems like it's something different. But as far as getting booed off a stage, when I watched a lot of dudes get booed off the stage, I never had that unpleasurable feeling of experiencing that right there. Have you ever had to save a DJ from getting booed like that? Yes, I have. Would you care to name some DJs? I don't want to blow them up, but yeah, I tried. I have. Yeah, that must be uncomfortable quite a few. And and that's the thing too. Like sometimes, man, like I don't knock what nobody doing. Get your paper and do your thing. But sometimes a lot of dudes when they run their mouth and their talent ain't as big as their mouth, or their talent ain't as big as they make themselves seem, then it becomes a little bit of an issue when you go see them. Like you expect this certain thing at this party or at this show. It doesn't matter. It ain't really a DJ. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we in a time where it's social media, so you can say whatever you want out your mouth and people believe it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I could be talking to you about something right now. Somebody over here videotape it and then throw it on YouTube and word it the way they want, and it's wrong. Just because you look at it, you see it. And you believe it. So that's what it is. The talent always going to speak more than what you say out of your mouth. You can talk all day, you know what I'm saying? But when you go and you get on that stage, that's where the power's at. And that's what's going to keep you moving. That's what's going to keep you separate. I was just telling somebody this today. I was telling them, somebody had hit me on the FaceTime. He's going, yo, kid, he sounds just like you. He's saying exactly what you said. He got this cool. He got him on a FaceTime doing this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had to hit him like, my man, you got to find your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Do your own thing. Don't make it seem like you trying to do exactly what I'm doing or exactly what the next man's doing. That's not gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying? It's too many of them doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Since we're on the topic of beefing and things of that nature, the classic beef between you and DJ Doo Wop. How'd that go? Explain to some of the young kids watching how that perspired or transpired is the better word.
What happened was, I tell you the truth, man. To tell you the truth, I really don't know what happened. I used to go to Kennedy High School. Wop used to go to Kennedy High School. We used to be up in the morning. I didn't even know he was Wop. Let's start there. And then I blew up with the tapes and everything started happening for me and everything. So some kid had rolled up on me one day and he had this little piece of a tape. He had Wop on the tape. He said, yo, this kid about to come at you. He gave me a little bit on the tape. He said, yo, I want to let you hear it so you know what's going on. He played the joint for me. I was like, word? I didn't know who he was. I couldn't put the face with him. I just know this kid named Doo Wop about to come out and get at me. That night, the next few minutes, I had made this beat with the Earth, Wind and Fire joint, put on the 4-track, wrote the rhyme out, had the record, had the joint done, recorded, and out the next morning. Went out to Rucker, sat in front of Rucker Park, made sure I sold everything out there. And you know, at the time, my tapes was $20 a tape. So, and I would come out in 1 hour. I'll sell 2,000 tapes in an hour. I'll have I'll sell 1,000 tapes in an hour, 100 tapes in an hour, and have $2,000. But it was quick, like it was like I was selling drugs out there, or something. You know, but you know, and when he came in, he hit me with that. Well, the joint came out the next day, and that was the beginning of it. Then he made like 50 joints after me, you know, 50 more tapes after me, or whatever the number was. But since then, you know, me and him have made records together.
Together?
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, me and Wop got records together. You know, did joints, and you know, it was good for hip hop at the time, and it wasn't no beef. It wasn't no problem. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. It was, you know, this is a good way for us to elevate the mixtape game. So
just a little competition.
Yeah, and it wasn't nothing that we planned. He came at me. I got at him before he got a chance to get at me. So then he exploded. So, you know, maybe if I didn't say anything about it, he probably wouldn't been DJ Doo Wop as far as he got. But he's a dope DJ and he's a dope MC. Don't get it twisted. Like he's good at what he does. So he would have been there eventually, but he probably wouldn't have been there as quick had I not answered back.
Gotcha.
But you know, it was definitely dope for what we was doing.
The legendary Kid Capri. It's the Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. Give me some DJs that you're watching these days. DJs that you're listening to that you're like, oh, he's alright. He's kind of high.
New DJs, old DJs.
All of them.
All right. Self is my man. Sus is my man.
Stop right there. Stop right there. DJ Self on Love and Hip Hop. Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Self on Love and Hip Hop?
My honest opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want you to lie to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to stay up on top of it, but I only watched one episode, the one episode that he was on. I mean, the first episode, I think. I got to catch this one before the next two come up. But it's good for him because what it does, it puts a DJ in another arena. I came from Def Comedy Jam. That was the first television show where you had a DJ on the show. And, you know, then everything came after that. Then I had Master of the Mix. That was another level for the DJ. This is another level for the DJ. You know what I'm saying? But it's long, because I was on Love and Hip Hop. They asked me to come and do the thing with Precious. And I came and did it, but they wanted me to talk. And they wanted me to say things. I said, I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying nothing. No. So I just played the music and I did what I did and I was out. You know, but not saying that doesn't work for anybody else. And you know, long as he keep it in the right perspective, he'll be all right. He'll be solid. Because TV, if you're not right, tomorrow you'll be gone. That box is powerful.
They eat you alive with that.
The box is powerful. And at the end of the day, you got to understand how you're going to look. You know what I'm saying? Once it's there, it's there forever. So, you know, but I'm sure Self is mindful of what he does and what he's doing. So I know he's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, he's a good dude. He's a humble dude. Proud for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Sus. I'm happy for anybody that's doing good. Breakfast Club definitely doing good. Oh, man. Shout to them. You know what I'm saying? Watch them all the time.
Breakfast Club is definitely a beast out here. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. They just finished their 5-year anniversary a little while ago. Yeah. Shout to, and Angela Yee's birthday is actually today.
I gave a shout on the IG. You know,
shout to Angela Yee. It's the Sunday Sit Down. Kid Capri's in the building. It's your main man, EmEz. So, what's on the horizon? What's on 2016's radar for you?
I mean, you know, besides his album Top 10, producing a lot. take it a lot more serious. You know, I'm a Grammy Award producer, and I got a lot of records out there, but it never been my bread and butter. The being on the road been my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So I never really took it that serious, but I got some hits out there I did. You know, but now that I did this album, I wasn't even gonna do another album. My last album, Soundtrack to the Streets, you know, it was hard to do my type of album. My last album had Jay and, you know, Nas and everybody on there, but it was a lot of clearances and all that stuff. I ain't want to do it no more. And then when I decided to do this battle rapper joint, and everybody came in and did exactly what I needed them to do flawlessly and effortlessly, then it became something else. I seen something else, and I seen how I put it together in a good way. So now I'm there now. I'm about to burst in that way. You know what I'm saying? But still, the DJ thing is like they're not letting that go. You know, they call me to go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Which is it was a beautiful blessing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to be my own boss. You know,
getting them checks. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So it's a flower. So, but yeah, top tier is coming. Different music is coming. I'm getting a little bit into the TV thing, a little something behind the scenes.
Talk to me about that. Come on, oh hi, come on. Tiptoe around that. What's up? Talk to me.
Got some shows.
Like what?
Got some shows I'm putting together.
Where? Come on, man. Come on, Kid Capri.
Really good. Really good. You're gonna see him real soon. I'm doing a lot of things, man. But you know, what I did was I said I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just, you know, sit back. You've been going. Sit back and relax for a minute. Just watch what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Do your shows, but just watch what's going on. Don't be out there. Don't be everywhere. Don't just relax. And that's what I did. I just took off. You know what I'm saying? I do my shows. I come home. I'm invited any and everywhere. I stay in the crib. I'm in the crib, in the studio constantly, all day, every day, just building up ammo. And that's what I do. That's my day. I don't go nowhere. If I go somewhere, it's because I got some kind of business or something's popping, and that's it. Back in the crib. And, you know, now when it's time for me to come out like that, I'll be ready.
There it goes, man.
Yeah, I'll be ready, man.
Barbershop's gonna love this.
And another thing I want to make sure that I put a point out there is that, you know, younger kids, younger dudes that's maybe, I just did a joint for kids 21 years old. They were going crazy. Yeah, like they go crazy. Their energy is real crazy. So I love that. I love being around it. But a lot of dudes that might be that age might not experience what Kid Capri is about or what Kid Capri done. They might know the name. They might know the legend. They might know all that. You know what I'm saying? But they get caught up in that name, legend. And, you know, legend name is a dope name to have. It is a dope background to have on you. But it also could be a curse, too, because people that might not know what you about or what you've done, they may look at legend and say, well, he don't like what we like. He's a legend status. He listens to older stuff. He thinks the older way. He don't think the younger way. He don't know that, you know, we nay-naying. He don't know we doing this and we doing that, which is absolutely, positively out of the question. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in that. You know, don't get, the OG thing is dope. That's dope to have that, and the legend and the iconic and all that. But a dude that's on their job, they're going to know everything. You know what I'm saying? They're going to know everything that's going on constantly, back to back to back. You come in one of my joints, I don't care how old you are. Don't matter what the size of the crowd is. The same 50,000 people that get the energy they get is the same energy that those 50 people that came and got. The same thing. It's nothing different.
Gotcha. My God. Kid Capri, I feel enlightened today. I got a chance to sit next to, like you said, somebody that's on their job. I'm not going to use the words he said not to use.
Right. On your job.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
my man Kid Capri on his job as a Sunday sit down. What about the beef with Gang Starr and DJ Premier?
You know what? I never even really talked to Premier about that too much. You know, the one thing I don't like to see is groups breaking up. I like to see people that when they start things, you know, finish it. It's there for you. It's a blessing. And there can only be one of you. There's only one EmEz. There's only one Kid Capri. And if you made it, if you set your ground and you got your brand going, there's nobody else can beat you. There's only you. So you're the one that's got to make that work. Yes, you can go on to split up and do different things, but the core of what made you get there is that one thing. So concentrate on that one thing. So I hate to see EPMD breaking up and you know, and Gang Starr breaking up and you know, stuff like that. Go out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Go out gracefully. Gracefully is like Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? Gracefully is like who else can we say that lasted? Naughty by Nature. You know, even they had little up and downs, but they Naughty by Nature. You know what I'm saying? And this is just, we talking about the older groups. We talking about the people that made their ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, a lot of the older dudes or the people that came before, the egos set in. You know what I'm saying? But then that ego dies out when that bread gets low.
Yeah, absolutely.
When that bread get low, then they realize, yo, I need you, you need me.
The humbleness comes back.
Crazy bulls BS onto the side, and let's do what we got to do. And that's how it should be from the beginning. If you got that grounded way of thinking, man, from the beginning, you can last forever. You can last forever. There's so much you can do, you know what I'm saying, and create opportunities for other people. You know what I'm saying? But that money, man, I've watched it over and over and over again. Just kill the spirit, man. I watched friends, best friends, done, forgotten about, you know, fighting, going back and forth over bread, over you know, stuff that you're always going to be able to get. Money's always going to be there.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? You can get it.
It's crazy. Kid Capri, the Sunday Sit Down. I want to thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me, man.
I think it was, like I said, I feel enlightened. I think the kids that are watching this, they're going to take something from this. And I appreciate you being on your job. Yo,
go to Kid Capri on the YouTube and see what you don't see or what you probably ain't recognize. But go up there and type in Kid Capri and see what's going on. Hit me on the Kid Capri 101 on the Twitter or the Instagram, and I'll get right back at you. No questions asked. Yeah.
There it goes, man. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate this one for real.
Sure.
Kid Capri, EmEz, the Sunday Sit Down.
Example of how easy does it.